We could just do it now.
Nah, I'm fucking wearing all this and shit.
No, I mean...
Cat's meowing.
Let's just do it. Hold on. I'll give you that.
You ready?
Yeah.
Fuck. Alright. You reckon we'll be right?
Mm-hmm. That's what you need.
Just do it. Okay, hang on. Alright. Hello, my name's Cameron. And I think I'm lost. That's good. Okay. I like making things. I like producing things like my friends' comedy shows and their sketches and everything, but I've got to start being honest with myself. I want to present them too. And I think over the past few years, I've made myself feel guilty and selfish because like I've always been hired as a producer and presenting isn't typically what a producer is supposed to do. So here's what I want. Where the fuck? Oh, hello. So here's what I want to do. I want to create a live, silly little night show like they have on TV. Nothing too finance bro podcasty, nothing too Michael Parkinson formal. And the reason why I'm starting here and not just presenting the finished product is because I need to get over the two big P's. For so long, I've had so many polished ideas in my head, but over and over and over again, nothing ever happens because I'll admit it. I'm too stubborn and ashamed to let my public ideas be shit. But screw it. Here's the unfinished, completely imperfect idea. I want my chat show to be a retro fever dream of humour, style, warmth, games, audience participation. I'm talking mission brown, burnt orange, shag green, ooh, all of it. Even fake cigarettes smoking away in an ashtray. Ones that we don't touch nor condone, of course. I want it to be mid-century, very anachronistic, but purposely unsure of its decade. I set like the 70s, dressed like the 60s, and even graphic design like the 50s. Speaking of, here we are. The night shift. Actually, my name's looking a bit too art deco there. Let's go with something a little more familiar. Perfectly fruity. Remind you of anything? Yep, and that's enough for copyright. Also, I want the streams to be set out like a proper TV show. So I want to be able to throw to commercials and filler segments and have station sweepers and IDs, the whole shebang. But as I'm finding out the hard way, we've got to build up to this stuff gently and eventually, Cammy boy. I think I'm just impatient because this has been one of my dreams since I was like pre-teen. And I'm only now just getting started on it. And yeah, I know, I realise I'm not Carson just yet. But I still wear stuff like this on the weekends. The first and most important step, studio space. We're going to the studio, haven't been there in a while, but you and I and some friends have been there like last year sometime. We did that test footage and they've got that, they're still letting me use it, thank you.
Like that
black room with the curtains all around it, and it's just like that bare space where we can use and fucking try it out. We can just get like mics like this and not have to use the podcast mics and stuff. And
yeah, sweet.
So many fucking times over 18 months I've gone and been like, I've visited and been like, hey guys, I'm working on something, and then like I just fucking go on Instagram for hours on the laptop and then just fucking do nothing and over again, just nothing ever happens, but well, fucking go and see and
that's fine.
Let's get some fucking shit done, I think.
Look, it's still there.
Yeah, it'll be right.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, he's just great at being like that classic fucking... Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Huh?
I'm checking out the studio. Sick. Yeah, right. Okay. Shut down production then. Look, all I have is absolute love for everybody here at producing what they've done with the place, but as you can see, probably not the best vibe for the show that I want to do.
Can we use this space somehow?
Yeah, we can use do a retro fucking chat show with a football background. Fucking hell. It's like I said to you guys like last week, it's fucking... the space has been free for like fucking 18 months. And like I said, we've come here and put the curtains up and we measured the curtains in October or some shit. And I just didn't fucking do anything. And now it's like, well, no one to blame but yourself, mate. Like, because what are they going to do? Leave an empty space here for 18 months or whatever. Like, of course, fucking good on them for putting this up. For years, I've just taken things for granted and just didn't get shit done. So now we don't have anywhere to film what I wanted to film in.
Well, they've got that other studio, don't they?
In a perfect world, in a very greedy sense, I just didn't want to start it off like it looked like a fucking podcast. Oh no, let's have a look. The only thing, yeah, like, it's like, I told you how fucking perfect I wanted to be and shit. I just didn't want like those type of microphones and shit, and like I didn't want like a podcast table and everything.
I don't think anyone's going to care.
I know, it's just fucking... I'm just angry at my fucking self, but like, whatever. How can we set this up? Mini table at the back, I guess, fucking logo.
Yeah, and get some ambient lighting.
Like make them yellow and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking too much about it, honestly.
Just gotta do it. Fuck it. Shall I do it?
Yeah.
7:30 Mondays? 7:30 Monday. Monday, 7:30. Monday.
Every Monday, 7:30.
Oh, not every Monday. Maybe a second Monday to start with. I don't fucking know. 7th on Monday at 7:30. Hang on. I want 7:30. Come here. I want 7:30 Monday. Sean, what time's the fucking studio free on Monday nights?
8 p.m. dude.
I want to do it at 8:30 on Monday.
Tonight, with appearances by Matthew Tankard and Grace Young, and special in-studio guest DC Maxwell, this is The Night Shift. Please welcome your host, Captain
The fuck is that? Look, there he is. He's on his way out now, fucking. First night, you've already been fired, mate. How's that fucking feel? Welcome. Welcome to The Night Shift, everyone. Thank you for being here. Yes, my name is Cameron Hutchings. I don't know if you figured that out yet, but first of all, take a quick moment to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land in which we are proud enough to broadcast here tonight, the Wurundjeri, the Woiwurrung people, and the Boon Wurrung peoples, the lands on which we live and love and create. This always was, always will be Aboriginal land, and I pay my respects to elders past and present. Of course, this is going to be a very crazy, loose, ongoing creative project. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. It has been through so many iterations. I think it started 2 or 3 years ago when first it was just going to be a general podcast called Producer Cam Presents. And then it was going to be a bowling chat show entitled Come Bowl With Me. That name is still pending and trademark. Don't fucking steal it. And then it was going to be something called Round the Back, where I'd go to pubs and chat to musicians, until something brewed in me one night when I saw gold stars, I saw blue backgrounds, green carpet, and smoking darts that are sitting there in an ashtray. And then that's where we came to The Night Shift. I've had a lot of help from a lot of close friends, and 2 of them are here tonight.
Woo!
I want to welcome off camera Matthew Tankard, Grace Young.
Thank
Give
you,
yourself a
Cam.
clap.
Oh, hi, Cam.
Thank you very much, guys. First things first, apologies it's taken this long. And if the meter was running when I first signed you on, guys, on to do a creative project of mine up to tonight, I think the world would have... Yeah, I am apologising.
Yeah,
The world would
can't
have run out
tell.
of money.
You're
That's what I'm
talking
talking about. Oh, baby. The world would run out of money if you guys were billing me for the day this inception to pay off. So thank you guys very much.
We love you.
This will be a very fun, and I keep forgetting that I've got to look into the camera because this is a night shift where I've got to serve you guys. This is going to be a very fun and easy going show tonight because we're all just working it out. Apologies for the lateness, but so please get involved in the chat. And as I said, in terms of it going easy, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to be trialing a couple of new opening monologue segments because God knows that I'm not good at writing creative current affair jokes. And so I thought we might as well try some stuff that I've written down because I didn't want to end up being like Sam Pang in his first week, a couple of nights ago, his debut, where he just kind of,
Ho!
help me! Anyway, shout out to Sam Jang. Sham Pang. There we go, I fucked it. I made a joke and then I absolutely just stepped in it. So I thought, let's trial a few opening monologue things. And one of these things tonight, Maddie, if you're ready to pull up the first little graphic, is going to be something I like to call... no, wrong one. Title. Pull up the title! Pull up the title! Oh, my hair's looking disgusting. Why did I even fucking do this?
Oh my god, babe.
The title. It should say Seg 1 title, Maddie.
F1, Seg 1
On title.
Oh my god, wow, your hair looks so good.
Thank you. Thank you, Strana. Can you see that? Can you see the logo there? Good. Yeah.
You're going to have to get really good at filibustering.
Okay,
stuff
that's
while we
great.
work out this tech.
And this is why I shan't support this bill, Prop 298. And I'll stand here and I will talk about the army and the veterans and half of them coming back with no legs
Amen.
until the cows come home. And Matt's ready. This is a little segment I like to call social cognitive dissonance, or recent interactions that make me want to become the Joker. These are thoughts and interactions that I've had recently over the past week that make you realize, make you think, I'm on the sidewalk right now, and if I say how I'm really feeling, I'm going to end up in hospital. So a couple of little thoughts that I thought I'd run by you tonight. Let's start with number one. Matt, are you ready? These little... No! It's all good. This fucking OBS segment, I swear to God. Seg 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, SCD 1.
Let's go.
Let's go now. Social cognitive recent interactions that make me want to become the Joker. There we go. I spoke on the phone to a girlfriend back home this week. A cafe just opened up across the road from our old primary school. It's called 8 a.m. It opens at 7 a.m. What? What is wrong with you? Sort your sracks out. Get your story straight. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's kind of psychopathic.
It's psychopathic. Oh, love, what time did you go to bed last night? Oh, 9 p.m. midnight? Fuck off. Sort yourself out.
It's like they have one job.
They have one job, Grace. You're right. All righty, Matt. Are you ready for number 2?
Yeah, bro. Hold up. Just so everyone knows at home, we're really working this out on the fly.
We are.
Okay, so segment 1,
SCD2.
SCD 2.
That's the one, Matty.
Hold up, brother.
Airbag's a little slow, but that's what these tests are for.
Cam, the people want to know where you got your blazer from.
I got my blazer from Kenji. It was just Maya. Very terrible.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to step over here if you want to follow me. Grace, hello, welcome. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go... I'm going to turn the lights this way so there's more light on me when I'm over here. Now let's see if this works.
All right, we're good to go, Cam.
Ready for SCD number 2?
Let's go, baby.
This one's a long one. Stick with me. Here we go. Moulin Rouge is one of my favourite movies of all time.
Woo!
I once heard the word caravansary used around filming of this movie, and so for 23 years have used the word caravansary quite publicly to mean campness or pomp, as in, I love the caravansary of this music video. At age 31, I just found out that director Baz Luhrmann was simply describing his upbringing as living in a roadside inn called a caravansary. I think we're going to throw the fuck up. I can't believe it. His dad owned a gas station and they lived in a rural New South Wales town in which people driving in caravans, and lots of them would pull up and fill up their tanks and drive onwards. A caravan park, basically. Idiot. Number 3. Is that number 3?
Yep.
Oh, I flew home early this month to see the family. Sitting around the dinner table reminiscing, my older brother asks which security company our dog was given to 25 years ago after she bit an electrician. He's grown up thinking she was actually trained to be a guard dog because she was, in his terms, so good at biting. Poor guy. He is 33 years old. We honestly thought he was joking. We were sitting around the dinner table and he goes, where was Sassy given? You know, what was the security company? We said, haha, that's a funny joke, right? And he was being serious. Poor little sensitive soul. The things we believe are kids. He grew up thinking that she was given to us. Do you know, Grace, you're looking at me. Do you know what happened? She was put down because she'd been an electrician. The dog. Terrible. Next one, Matt. All right, one more to get your segment finished. Number 4 here. Number 4. Reason number 4. Let's see how we go. Drum roll. We've had Crane's lights blinding our home through the night as it builds the new apartments next door. The company is called Milieu. My housemate has been sending numerous emails asking for the lights to be switched off during the night, all to no response. We checked his email sent box this week. He's been emailing Melee.
Oh.
Oh.
Who's David Letterman's guy? Who's the music guy?
Yeah, it's Paul Schaefer.
Yeah, I wanna be him.
You can be sure
Oh,
Paul
that's no
Schaefer.
good.
Oh, that's no good.
Should have got a Dyson.
Should have got. Melee, emailing Melee instead of Milieu. Poor girl. Imagine being at the reception and your whole life is selling microwaves. And then you're just constantly getting increasingly angered emails from some twink being like, turn that fucking crane off. Poor girl. Poor girl, poor girl. I wouldn't know how to respond to that email. I guess you could be saying, the only thing, she's probably just laughing at you. I mean, the only thing I would say would be like, honey, if our lights are blinding you so much, why are you sleeping in the kitchen? Anyway, that's it for Social Cognitive Dissonance. I think we've got a couple of words from our sponsor now coming up now. After the break, we've got our very first in-studio guest, DC Maxwell. It's coming up after this. When Matt is ready, we'll send it off. You're with the night shift.
Hurry up and come fix my fucking oven then.
Are you looking for a new way to blow off steam?
Oh, I wish there was a new way for me to blow off steam.
Looking for a new way to get the anger out of your system rather than just constant therapy?
I wish there was a way for me to get my anger out without constant therapy. Just be able to get angry and raging at the littlest tiny things over and over again.
Introducing these fucking things. Never again will you be able to keep it all inside while trying to put these fucking things back in place.
It's like they came off so easily, but they won't fit back in, for fuck's sake.
Surely you're finding it easy and as such are keeping calm.
No, you're right. This is actually starting to piss me the fuck off.
Better clear the schedule because this is going to take you a while, son.
It's like I know how they go in, but they just won't fit. What have they fucking gotten bigger? And there's little nodules on the side. You put them... Ugh!
You've had experience with this before.
Why are these in every fucking rental?
Now that you've got them out, might as well give them a quick clean in the sink, right, son?
Well, I guess my sink is big enough and, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to degrease them, right?
You thought, cunt.
Fuck! Oh my god, these things! Fuck! Fucking things!
No matter how much you wash them, they'll always be sticky. And you'll never be able to fully submerge them in the water.
I hate these fucking things! Fuck this!
It seems you've turned over a new leaf, son. How does it feel?
Thanks, disembodied voice. I loved being able to blow off steam over these fucking things. I feel a lot calmer.
Just wish there was a new way I could blow off steam.
These fucking things. Buy now. Also available to help you get your anger out. Your wife's delicate gold necklace that needs untangling. The apartment next door partying for the 3rd weekend in a row. Or your elderly parent needing help to do something on the computer. Call now.
We're having tech issues with one of these cameras. Why is...
Can you throw it to the white?
No, we need to do that duct tape thing that you
duct
did.
tape thing.
Yeah, there you go, bang.
There we go! Welcome back to the night shift, everyone. This is what... It's getting... I hope you don't mind. It is my first episode. I used to work in this little podcast studio with some friends of mine. The one thing I forgot is it gets fucking hot in here. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take my blazer off if that's okay. I'm standing up. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me whilst I do that. I might have to fucking put
It is actually so cold in here.
Cam demands that the studio's like 5 degrees.
Ladies, gentlemen, and our friends in between and outside the binary, my name is Cameron Hutchings. Welcome to the night shift. I'm so very excited to say that we have a first guest.
Oh!
I can't believe it. This man is an award-nominated New Zealand rock star who's now graciously, and thank God he is, calling Melbourne home. He is open for bands including Future Islands, which is fucking insane. They've been
Wow.
on Letterman, if you know Future Islands.
Yes,
mate.
yes, a famous
Absolutely.
video of their performance.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. I was going to talk about it with Dan, so thanks for stealing that, Matt.
I've been looking at your notes.
Yeah, no, all good. Everybody, for the first time on the night shift, our very first guest, would you please welcome musician, rock star, and my brand new friend, DC Maxwell.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh my god, thank you. Oh,
Rockstar!
Whoa!
I'm not a Scientologist.
Not a song.
I'm doing the Tom Cruise Oprah.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I know. Because
No,
the
we were
white
doing
chair.
that.
You
We
do that
can
thing.
both,
We can go like that.
fix our-
Yeah, and we bend the arms back like that. Scary movie. Breaks her hand. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Welcome, DC Maxwell. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you, Cam. It's great to be here. Actually, I want to say it's one of my life's greatest honors to be in the studio with you right now. So thank you very much. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Grace. This has been great, amazing. So thank you for having me.
I noticed that you've come to this interview tonight with a couple of little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little red scratches going on. What's happened?
Yeah, it's interesting that you want to talk about this on the public record,
Yeah.
because that was actually you that did that, and it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when I tried to get out of this at the last minute.
Yeah,
and
that's
there was
right.
a knock at the door.
Yeah.
So I'm okay, and I'm not in any trouble. Just kidding. I fell off my bike like a fool. Yeah.
Like a new inductee to Melbourne, you got
I know.
you
I
caught
really was. It was a foolish fall.
caught between the tram tracks.
It really was like a Three Stooges style fall where the tram tracks jammed my
Yeah.
front wheel and I flipped over and landed on my face. But
That's
it was
very-
kind of nice to know that the face can take a bit of a.
a beating from the ground. We've actually Matt, there is a picture. I believe it's maybe Dan Face. I believe there's a picture of Dan Face. We're going to pull it up. Bit of a trigger warning here. It does involve a bit of facial injury, a bit of blood. So if it's not your thing, close your eyes for about 10 seconds. You're quite prone to a couple of facial injuries, I must say.
Yeah. Wow.
As you
That
can
is
see,
Dan Face.
There you go. That's so you've smacked into the ground on the tram tracks today.
Uh-huh.
This is a photo of you performing a gig where you tried to sort of imitate crowd surfing, and you face planted in the ground. Mate, you've got a partner. Why are you kissing the ground so much?
I don't know. That was taken when my old punk band was on tour in Los Angeles, and we were opening for like a really pretty indie band, and the crowd we were playing to really hated us and were like standing very far away. And to kind of mock their like fear of this loud music, I was like jumping off the stage onto the concrete floor, and yeah, on one of the jumps, I like landed my face, and I hit my head so hard that I stood up and I forgot I was in America. I thought I was like,
Fucking hell.
this is a weird part of Auckland, New
Oh
Zealand.
my god, that's insane.
But yeah, so actually I should be careful.
Yeah.
Concussions are no joke.
No, they're no good. But if you're in America these days, you'd be pretty happy that happened to you, right? Sure, you'd like to forget anyone. Anyone would like to forget they're in America these days. Anyway. Oh, rip it into it.
Hey, let's hear what the chat
Yeah.
thinks of America.
Dan, you're new to the Melbourne scene. I've saw you perform at the Punters Club Hotel in Fitzroy.
You did. Thank you
I
for
did.
coming.
No worries at all. Rock and roll music. How did it come into your life?
How did it come into my life?
Yeah.
I don't know. I started writing music at a young age. Actually, when you asked that question, it pops into my head that when I started writing songs, like early songs are often really, really bad. But I have this memory of like loving the songs that I wrote so much when I was like that they would like make me cry. My own like teenage songs.
Oh, no.
And I would be like, so like, yeah, I don't know. I've been doing that funny music things for quite a while.
Right.
Yeah.
So the interest has always been there. Did you ever write any songs that had a first like a female name, like Janelle or Sarah?
Oh my
Like-
God, yeah, definitely. Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Oh yeah, and I entered a songwriting competition when I was a teen, like 10 or 11, and they called me up and they spoke to my parents. They were like, he should definitely come to the final of this thing. And then yeah, we got all dolled up and we went to the final. And then like the awards keep going and it's getting closer to the big one and my name's not called. And then I'm like, okay, here we go. And then it gets to the final big award, and then it wasn't me. So like this terrible child songwriting competition was just lying to all these children.
The producers.
The producers were just filling up the room with all these. So anyway, so I've got a love-hate relationship with music.
That's fucking insane.
Anyway, sorry, I don't know why I'm turning this into
yeah,
my
yeah.
therapy
Rock
session.
sucks. No, it's good. It's good. I can help therapize you. No worries.
Okay.
The one thing I'm very interested in, and this is sort of getting a lot, trying out my interview chops. A lot of people, have creative outlets in their mind or in their soul. It takes very few people to actually begin chasing their dreams and make something not just a pipe dream. You are now fully into rock and roll music and performing. What steps did you overcome, or what experiences did you have that actually led you to actually say, you know what, I'm actually going to fucking do this and go for it and make the leap?
Probably just sheer overconfidence to push yourself past those early stages of being really bad. You kind of just need to fake it
till you make it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You should write that down.
Wow, I should.
I don't know. And then also when I was a child,
Yeah.
I found my mother had gone to a clairvoyant. She's a very witchy lady, my mum. And I was a very misbehaving child. So she was like trying lots of different things to like try and put me on the straight and
candle in a
narrow.
clay pot type thing. Yeah.
Well, yeah, drawing blood from a witch drew blood from my hip and smeared it on my face while she chanted and that sort of thing.
So what?
Yeah, but mum got really mad.
Did you call the cops?
No, but I think the witch started when she was like massaging the blood into my temples, was saying like, oh, do you believe in fairies? Because I'm seeing a lot of fairy presence in your life. And I think after that I was,
I'm gay. That is insane. Did your mum find this lady on Gumtree or whatever, and then when you turned around, she'd actually just run off back into the bushes?
I don't know how my mum found her.
That is
I feel
insane.
bad. My mum is a lovely woman and we're very close. But yeah, she's was trying different things for a misbehaving child.
And so...
Oh, but one of the clairvoyant people, that's a great interview technique. Thank you, getting me back on track. Had like written when her 3 children, my 2 siblings and me were born, the clairvoyant wrote down like a little essay about them with like an image of a cherub, and it like kind of analyzed our birth time and all that. And my one said, we'll be very creative but will not finish projects ever. Like we'll start a lot of projects and we'll never finish them. So, and even as like a 7 or 8 year old, when I was reading this, I was like, I'll prove you wrong, witchy clairvoyant.
Witchy gypsy bitch. I gotta get
Yeah,
oh
so
my
that's always
God.
going in the back
Turns
of
out
my
it was
mind.
Stevie Nicks, and you just like, Stevie Nicks just drawing blood from your hip. Good stuff.
Yeah, possibly.
That's amazing. Well, not amazing. I mean, that which is bloody insane. Let's see what
Well,
I got.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe she
yeah.
did something. Oh, yeah, she said she's linked. Anyway, no, we don't need
Oh,
this.
no. Say it.
She was like, when like we'd gone in for behavioral issues, and then after she'd done the blood thing, she was like, okay, great. Now your legs are the same size as each other. She's like, it's like, did you not
All
know?
3 of them.
She was like, did you not notice when you walked in that you were like walking lopsided? And I was like,
No, that's because you're a witch and you've got a lopsided house, you old hag. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Anyway,
God, that's insane. Now, you are a very creative person, and that includes having a couple of stints in LA, writing and producing your music. What was that like? Being one of these sort of like, I've been to LA to write music style thing.
It's tough because once you've done it, you can't stop talking about it.
Yeah, of course.
And then you start feeding it to the hosts of interviews that you're doing to like, please mention this thing
Yeah.
that I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really tough. I don't know if anyone that kind of knows me watching this interview has probably thrown their laptop at the wall seeing this question come up, because I don't know. It's weird. I like the food, but it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. All right.
Los Angeles is a crazy place, man.
Yeah,
Crazy place.
For lost souls.
I hope not.
Anyway, should we take a little break? We're going to take a little break. What I'm going to do now is throw it a little segment just explaining a bit more of the BTS of the show that's been going on, and the help that these 2 lovely producer, my besties, have invested in me and what they've shown me over the past couple of weeks to stop me going absolute bonker nutcrackers. But we'll be back with DC Maxwell on the night shift. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, almost. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
First weekend, how you feeling, Cam?
You know, I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I was always thinking that there was some magical sort of disembodied prompt or snap that happens one day where you just sort of dive into it. But it's so cliche, and now I'm on the other side of it, or think I'm on the other side of it, of realizing that things really just do happen bit by bit, as I say, like just step by step. And now we're fucking here after all this time of me wringing my hands. What if I actually really do like this, and I put out a couple of shows in a couple of weeks, and I have so much love for it, and I enjoy it, the live comedy and the presenting and the sketches and stuff. But it turns out I'm just like innocently, through no fault of mine or anyone's, I'm just shit.
Just in general?
Just in general, like what if like I really enjoy it, but I put the product out and it just ends up being shit, and not shit in a way where it's like it gets better and it grows as a skill. What if like just across the board, I'm just shit, man? So that's what I'm freaked the fuck out about, I think. I don't know.
That's a deep question. I think we need grace. Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm like, I know I've sort of got to get into the spirituality stuff, and I think like seeing Grace sort of like all spiritual and stuff will get the point across the video, I think. But you said she's good at that.
Yeah, she's great. I've asked Grace for heaps of spiritual things before, and she gives really good tips. Helps you kind of like think about things in a new way, which I think you need. You've been a bit tight, you know?
Yeah, a bit tight in some areas and loose in some others, that's for sure.
Here she is.
Oh, hey.
She looks super...
I thought she was going to be corporate. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. You looking corporate?
What?
Nothing. Oh, no.
Wait,
I just-
what do you mean?
I thought Matt said just for the video, he said like...
Sorry, yeah, I don't think I told Grace.
What?
I think we're imagining more of a... You look great. I think we're just imagining more of a spiritual vibe.
Just for the video, like just for the comedy.
Spiritual.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. It's like, it's all good.
It's fine.
It's all good.
Well, what do you mean? What the fuck is more spiritual?
I don't think it
Just for
matters.
the video,
It
like, just
doesn't
for the
matter.
vi- yeah, it
Grace,
doesn't
it doesn't matter. You look
video.
great. You look...
Like a woolen shawl.
So, Grace, what is meditation, and how can it help me sort out all this identity crisis biz? I've got so many thoughts, and it's just so hard to block them all out.
Yeah, me too. I do love thinking though.
Oh my God, isn't it crazy? I love it.
It's the best.
But it's just so hard to make it like empty your mind, empty. Ooh, empty. That was quick.
Oh my god, Cam, this isn't Kath and Kim. It's not like in the movies, it's not about blocking your mind from your thoughts. It's about just recognizing and noticing that you're having these thoughts. For example, if you're walking down the street and someone bumps into you and you get really annoyed and you start to have a negative thought spiral, you might not even realize it until it's 3 hours later and you've already done a bunch of dumb shit just acting on your negative thoughts. But with meditation, you're practicing catching your thoughts. So instead of thinking them all the way through, you get to stop, take a moment, take a breath.
Ah, so it's like working out. Working on being able to catch yourself being mean to yourself throughout the day, and then you can be like, no, stop that. And this gets better through practice like a muscle, Cam.
Exactly, my baby. It's about having a bit of space from your thoughts. The next time you get worked up, it's just that little bit easier to remember that just because you're having a thought doesn't mean it's real.
Oh, meditate. It's like White Lotus.
Like this. I love White
Lotus.
Yeah, that's great.
White Lotus.
I mean, actually, it's really not. It's so not White Lotus. Okay, and when you're ready, you can slowly bring your attention back to the space around you, and in your own time, open your eyes. Guys?
Night Shift with Cameron Hutchings. We are here with DC Maxwell. Give him a round of applause. Good to have you.
thank you, Grace, for keeping me absolutely calm over the past couple of weeks and months by introducing me to meditation.
You are welcome.
You're doing it now.
I know. It's like Get Out, but with
sink into the floor. Literally, let's do it. We're here with DC Maxwell. Mate, I saw you perform. You are a very animated and I would say a very spirited rock performer, something that, some might argue is missing nowadays, like from recent crowds. I mean, you could chalk it up to COVID, you could chalk it up to people being a bit too embarrassed to be filmed for social media or anything. What I'm talking about is I saw you last week at the Punters Club in Fitzroy. You got out into the crowd and you were quite emotive and you're on the floor and you're moving.
Mm-hmm.
How has that been? I don't know, coming to Melbourne. I don't know if you've kind of found the scene a bit sort of cold or a bit sort of like, ooh, a bit sort of like when you get into the crowd, the waters part. Sort of like Moses.
I love it. Everyone in Melbourne is amazing. I think like that performance style for me comes from, I was like started playing music really, really young, and I was always like the youngest band on the bill, and because of that, you would always be put on like first before anyone had shown up, and everyone was like still loading in their gear outside smoking and everything. So like I learned very, very quickly in my early years that if you wanted to get anyone's attention, you had to be way better than them, way crazier than them, and like actually do something to like get people's attention in the crowd, to like grab them in. So I think like those lessons are still a thing. But no, I love Melbourne. The city loves music a lot. Like it's cool. And everyone I think is just dressed really well. So that probably comes into it.
Okay.
That they don't want to get their clothes spilt with beer on. Yeah, one time back home I did do the similar thing, and it was like a really packed room and someone was drinking like a red wine. It went, over everyone, which is like, it was a funny, like, don't drink red wine at the rock show kind of thing.
It's that person's fault. It's time to victim blame. That person shouldn't be drinking red wine at a rock concert. Come on.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I'll blame them. That's Jack's fault.
Do you find that sort of this, the act, not the acting, like, but the persona and the animation that you get on stage, does that influence sort of your creation when it comes to the actual music, or is it the other way around, or do you find them quite separate, or is sort of this sort of reaction to the music always sort of in your writing process, if that makes sense?
No, I think the writing process is more like a act of discovery for me. It's like you don't really know where a song's going and you're just trying to like hold on to its coattails and see where it's going to end up. But the act of performance is like honoring the song and like honoring what you've created and being true to it and being like a serious performer. Like one thing, I don't want to be a drag on,
yes, you do.
This beautiful city.
Please.
But one thing that does grind my gears a little bit is when people get up on stage, they're like, oh, we didn't practice for like 3 fucking months. I wrote this song yesterday. I just audio dropped it to my friends. We're going to do it right now. 1, 2, 3. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, if people have paid to see you or they've come out, there's so much shit to do in the city. Anyway. No, that's my one little rant.
One little gripe. Well, you moved to Melbourne, so you're allowed to have a whinge. Like, everyone who comes to Australia gets to start
but
a
I
whinge.
feel like, a whinger from New Zealand is a different kind of thing than a whinger from Perth. Like, I was really nervous in the last election that I was worried that Dutton was going to get so desperate that he was going to launch, like, an anti-New Zealand line. That he's going to be like, get these fucking Kiwis out of here. And I was like, actually had a few sleepless nights. Like, how's that going to look?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Anyway, and can I also say, in Collingwood, there's someone tagging, I love New Zealand, I love Aotearoa.
Yeah.
That is not a New Zealander. There's no way.
Yeah,
There's no way in hell a New Zealander would ever do that.
Why not?
It goes against our mana, our kaupapa as people. We're not
You're
about
not that type of person.
No.
I've actually got a photo of speaking of the animation and the performance you do, Matt. If you're ready to pull it up, here. It's a photo of you being quite emotional and quite entranced with your song, and old mate Kev up the back is looking a bit.
He's lost in the music, and I tell you what, that is all I want to see as a performer. You know what's funny? I was on the stage and I saw him from the back of the room, and I was like, I want to get to him.
Yeah.
Like, and so me going through the crowd was like trying to get next to him and like get on his table and do that final delivery next to him. And I'd asked for a long lead, and I walked through the crowd, and I was so powerful, and then doof, and then it just kind of like stopped a little bit short, so I had to grab a seat. But thanks for grabbing that photo. Yeah,
no, it's very great.
There were some people there that enjoyed it, but they were out of frame.
That Nathan filled it. They're my friends, just out of frame, smiling politely.
They just go to a different school.
They're just different school.
They don't have Facebook or.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I think we've got a little couple of graphics in terms of where we can find you, DC Maxwell. It's quite similar, d.c.maxwell, and that's on Instagram and Bandcamp as well.
Yeah. Follow. No, I'm just kidding.
Follow, share, subscribe, all that type of stuff. Is that what you're going to say?
No, I would never say that. That'd be disrespectful to do that on my show.
Fine. No,
but if you were to say that.
I believe you've also... follow DC Maxwell. The graphics are on screen now. Thank you, Matt. I believe you've brought your vinyl in for us as well, just to sort of show them what to.
You wanna hold it up?
No, you can get that if you want.
So this is the new vinyl that we're going to be putting out soon. We're just clearing the album cover with our legal team. There's been some problems raised from another act, but we're
liars. They're phonies.
This is the one we're going with. But so this is the new DC Maxwell album. Keep an eye out.
That's beautiful.
Great stuff. It looks so unique, I would say.
So
Thank
original.
you. Oh my gosh,
Sort
look
of
at this.
unheard
That's
of.
kind of professional.
That's like, I'm surprised it's not, white with blood filled and stuff because of all the blood.
No, I'm a sensitive person at the end of the day.
Before we go, we're going to throw to a clip of you performing, but I just wanted to make it's funny that we mention who you supported, and we're talking about Letterman just at the top of the interview.
Yeah.
I just want to sort of, not really a confession, but just a couple of vulnerable words that I'd like to tell you, if that's all right.
Okay.
And I'm not being a dickhead.
Okay.
I just want to thank you, first of all, for being my first ever guest on the night shift. It's an absolute,
no worries.
absolute
Thank
privilege.
you for having me. I appreciate it.
You've got more than a career ahead of you. Like it's going to be astronomical. Last week, I saw yourself and your partner perform at Punters Club, and then we stayed out until maybe 3 or 4 a.m., which I don't usually do normally these days. And I was feeling so good and so warm and so grateful and thankful of having experienced that time with you two and having made two new friends, that I was walking home and I thought, what song can I put on to sort of celebrate the moment and have a great time whilst I'm still a bit tipsy and walking home and enjoying the crisp night air. And without any knowledge of the connection between you two or whatever, I put on Waiting on You by Future Islands, and I listened to it the whole way home.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And that song means a lot to me, and I played it because of you two, and I just want to say that.
Oh, that's
and thank
beautiful.
you so much. No worries at all. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. It's a great song. Go ahead and listen to it. But also, speaking of songs, do you just want to quickly introduce what little clip we're gonna see here?
So, people of the night shift, we're about to look at a song of mine called "The Leading Man" that we played in an old Gothic cathedral with a string orchestra and a rock and roll band, and I had a different haircut, but it's me up there, all right.
All right, we'll throw to it. Take it away. We'll do it live. DC Maxwell, everyone.
This next song is called "The Leading Man." By the time those curtains raise, I'll be waiting in the wings. I've only got one line to say, I'm gonna give it everything. But I'm not the man that people came to see. That man is standing center stage, he's been drinking since 3. Oh, that leading man, so drunk that he can't stand. He's being held up by a stagehand, whispering the lines in his ear. That man's a star, and my God, he's risen from. But ain't it time he burned out, gave someone else a shot?
DC Maxwell, everybody.
We love you.
Love you. His album Lone Rider is out. I'm going to start that again. His album Lone Rider is out, and you can listen to it now. He's also got some new music coming along very shortly, hence the rock and roll trips to Los Angeles. That's about all we have time for our very first show. I don't know who you are. Would you like to introduce? It's Grace Young, everyone. Give her a clap. Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
As I said, it is a very vulnerable, open show. I just want to say once again, thank you for coming along on this ride with me. Thank you for being available, even when I call you last minute and say, hey, we need to film you in a woolen shawl and get right up underneath your boobies and film you, and you're just so keen to do that and chat to me whenever I need it. So thanks for coming on board. And like I said, I know this has taken 2 to 3 to 4 fucking years to, in my mind, fucking do anything at all, but you've always been there fucking hanging out, and I'm proud.
You've always been there for me.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you very much. Grace?
Was it everything you've ever wanted it to be?
No, this episode was fucking shit, and I hate all of you for being involved, and I don't want any of you to be my friends. I'm joking. It was been great. Matt's looking at me fucking seriously. Matt, I've had such a great time. Thank you for being here as well. We're a couple of dude bros. We don't need vulnerable words. I've already given you some vulnerable words, but thank you. And also thank you, if I'm allowed to mention your partner, for Caitlin, for allowing Matt to come out and do this type of stuff.
Yeah, Caitlin.
Thank you very much, Caitlin. Shout out to everyone watching at home. Grace, there's like one comment. I think it's from my old landlord or something asked me to pay rent.
There's a few, and I gotta say, Cam, there's quite a few thirsty comments. I don't know if we can read them out.
Probably from women.
That's true. But I do have a couple that I want to point out.
Okay.
First of all, we special moment of the show. We didn't expect Tom Cruise in the studio, so
hey, that's great.
I think that was. I had one person say chair breaks horribly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And another person say must be a Kiwi thing.
Must be a Kiwi thing. Yeah, bouncy Kiwis.
That's
Love that.
What's that? Falling over on the bike, on the tram?
Oh yeah, falling over on the tram, falling over on the couch.
Oh, I just thought it was like a Tom Cruise thing because.
Well,
Tom Cruise is a Kiwi.
Yeah, like dumb.
He's as hot as Tom Cruise, aren't you, Matt and Dan? You're both as hot as Tom Cruise mixed together.
Do you have any enemies?
Do I have any enemies?
We've just got someone who's posted your address and your credit card information.
Oh, Mum! I told you not to do that. Just because I haven't called you in a week. Fucking hell, Mama. Let me do my own thing.
I think you need to respect your mom.
When we're playing that song, Psy ad on Spotify. That's great. Well,
it was Psy with like stars around to be like Psy.
As in to say like this person wants to find DC Maxwell on Spotify. Is that right?
I think that's like this person's in love with DC Maxwell.
Here's 0.0001 of a cent for listening for all your hard work, mate. There you go. Ding. That's what you get on Spotify. No, but
I think DC it's more Maxwell, the Psy. It's like
the Psy.
Like.
DC Maxwell is on Spotify, I'm sure, as well. You can go on Spotify. But we're just, artists supporting artists here.
Also, another shout out to DC Maxwell. Humble, awesome, versatile, genius.
Havga.
Rockstar.
Havgra. You're a Havgra.
So, I mean, it says it all, really.
Yeah, absolutely. I think...
oh my gosh.
Oh, go on.
And what's this one here at the end? From Mel A. Grace is a... babe.
Oh, who are the Mel A? It's like it's a. I can see the next laptop under here. Mel A is written. You've logged in. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. I think that's pretty much it for the first episode. As they say, it took 18 months and plus months and years to get here, and we've already finished. And I just want to keep going, but I think this is where we're going to wrap up the night shift episode 1. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Oh yes, Cam.
All right. I'll buy you some Maccas. What we're going to do, we are going to be back soon. I'm going to say soon. We're going to leave it because obviously we've all got to get that coin. We've got to make our own ways. We're not going to do this too often to begin with, but stick with us.
Gotta keep the people on the toes.
We do. The main reason we're going to take about a month's break is because our baby boy Matthew is going on a little trip off to Nippon.
Thank you.
He doesn't want. Yeah, do it, mate. Yeah, put him. Oh no, and the camera's gone. Oh, that's what. There we go. Nadia.
I'm going to Japan.
Woo! A boy from Melbourne's going to Japan. You heard it here first. The first advent of that ever happening in Earth's history. An Australian person is going to Japan in the springtime. We will see you guys back here in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you so much. Let's stay in touch. You'll find some credits that I've got in order for us to stay in touch. But thank you to DC Maxwell for being our first ever guest on the night shift. We're going to have a lot more spoofs and fun and everything over the next 3 to 4... No, I'd say the next 6 weeks we'll probably have something in your ear holes and eye holes. But please, stay in touch with me on Instagram. I hope this really is the start of something that is going to be massive and more professional. And I'm really grateful that you are here along for the ride. But until then, I'm going to go to sleep for the next 3 days. Thank you very much and good night.